Hello viewers, so a group have come out to tell the ECOWAS that they must sack Tinubu over his Chicago State University forgery saga and other challenges that the president is having pertaining to his certificate and both the case he has with the FBI. And also one of Tinubu's close friends have come out to say that Tinubu did not win the 2023 presidential election, that Peter Obi won the 2023 presidential election, but Tinubu stole it away from him. I'll be giving us details on this and more. But before we go fully into this, please do all to like this video and please do all to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification button so you get updates whenever we post new videos. So this group is calling on the ECOWAS to sack Tinubu over his alleged certificate forgery, and they are telling the ECOWAS that they should actually investigate into it, and if he is found guilty of it, they should what? They should disqualify him. But we all know from what the CSU said, there is no much investigation that should be done because it is obvious that he forged his certificate. And this is how Vanguard newspaper reported this. They said, group takes Tinubu's certificate saga to ECOWAS. A group under the aegis of National Democratic Coalition on Wednesday said it has written to the economic community of West African states over the allegations of forgery against President Bola Tinubu. This is as the pro-democracy group urged the regional body to probe the allegations, especially as they bordered on the president's certificate from the Chicago State University, saying the allegations are not only detrimental to the reputation of ECOWAS but also raise significant questions about the moral and legal fitness of President Tinubu to continue leading this esteemed regional body. A copy of the letter, which dated Tuesday, October 10, and signed by the executive director of the Nadeco USA, Lloyd Uku, was obtained by Vanguard on Wednesday. According to the letter, it was morally questionable and globally embarrassing for a president facing such allegations to hold such prominent position within our regional organization. Therefore, Nadeco USA makes the following threefold request on behalf of concerned citizens and stakeholders in the West African region. Member states of ECOWAS should call for the immediate resignation of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the face of these allegations. Such allegations, if proven true, seriously undermine the credibility and trustworthiness of our organization. So this is what this group wrote to ECOWAS, that Tinubu must resign for the integrity of ECOWAS. And this is it. There is no way you'll be able to intervene in African countries when they have challenges that pertain to their leadership, because they are going to see you as an illegitimate president. They are going to see you as a forger that wants to interfere in what they are doing in their own country. This is actually one of the major reasons why the ECOWAS must actually look into this call made by this group. And this is also one thing that even Nigerians have been talking about. You can't have this person that is going through this kind of challenge in his country, this person that it is now obvious that he forged his certificate, as the chairman of ECOWAS. What is he going to be doing? How is he going to lead correctly when he has not been able to settle the issues he has in his own nation? Reacting to this person here said, Tinubu think that people have moved on. Lol. Another person here said he will rush there to block it too. Baba blocker of dirty secrets. And this is one thing. He might actually move again to block it from reaching the ECOWAS. He might actually move to block the ECOWAS from investigating into it and from doing anything. Because like we've seen, he tried blocking Chicago State University from releasing his documents. And now he also tried blocking the FBI from releasing documents and files about him. And this time around, like this person is saying, it is impossible for him to try blocking the ECOWAS from doing the right thing. Another person here said, if they like, let them keep the shame and fraudulent tag. If they like, let them remove it. Africans must know It is a shame for all Africans if one African leader is allowed to shame all Africans. Another person here reacted and said, Tinubu is a public disgrace and embarrassment. Anyone with lesser scandal would have resigned and saved themselves further shame and corruption. Injustices and CJN gives him the impression he is untouchable and can manipulate the system. Another person here said, if ECOWAS fail too, we move to AU, a disgrace of a country. Another person here also reacted and said, carry am go international, not ECOWAS, because they don't make am their chairman, so dem no go do anything. But you see that ICC, him money never reach there, and that's it. This is actually one thing that Nigerians are scared of. Going to tell the ECOWAS to ensure that he resign and to ensure that they remove him from office is something that we cannot trust, because the ECOWAS also made him their chairman regardless of all the court cases that he had in Nigeria, regardless of evidence that he did not win the 2023 election. They went on to make him their chairman. So at this point in time, we will just be relying on what the FBI will release and what the CIA and other security agencies will release against him. Another person here also reacted and said, Tinubu is disgracing himself and his household. The integrity of the seat of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be a mockery if Bola Tinubu is not disqualified by the Supreme Court. The question remains, will the apex court do justice? Well, no one trusts them anymore. This is what another person here reacted and said. No one trusts the Supreme Court anymore. All we'll keep saying and keep hoping for is that they will this time around do the right thing, uphold the law, and give Nigerians justice based on the evidence and the law before them. Also, one of Tinubu's close ally, Bömbshel Lawal, have come out to say that Tinubu did not win the 2023 presidential election, that Obi won the election. See the way Vanguard newspaper reported it. They said Obi, not Tinubu, won 2023 presidential election. Ex-SGF Bömbshel Lawal, a former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF Bömbshel Lawal, said in Abuja on Tuesday that the candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, won the February 25 presidential election and not Bola Tinubu as declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Lawal, a close ally of Tinubu, asserted that available factual data as aggregated from several independent sources indicated that Obi got the majority votes while Atiku came second in the election. According to him, Tinubu came a distant third in the number of votes scored. In a strongly worded statement he issued on Tuesday, Bömbshel Lawal said, I have resisted the temptation to engage in the contemporary political discourse since the May 2023 election false pause. I did this for two reasons. The first being that as an active player in the drama, I needed time to analyze and digest the data that led to the outcomes so I could arrive at an informed decision. The second being that the rainy season had just set in and it was necessary that I focus my attention on my farms, which are the mainstay of my livelihood. The current topical issues of political discourse and inquiry are whether or not Bola Tinubu won the presidential election or that he was qualified to participate in the election given his murky biodata as is now being publicly unveiled daily in an avalanche. My answer to the first inquiry is that regardless of whatever INEC or appeal court said or did, Bola did not win the election. So this is what Bömbshel Lawal, a very close ally to Tinubu said. He said that he did not win the 2023 presidential election, that Peter Obi won the election, and all what they did was that they rigged the election to favor Tinubu. And it is actually very obvious because we saw it even before and after the election that the support for Peter Obi has been so strong on the side of Nigerians from different areas, from different parts of Nigeria. The people love him and the Nigerians really came out in mass to vote for him, but his mandate was stolen, just the way this man is revealing now. Reacting to this on X, this person here said, "We know and they know that we know. No one steals power and uses it for public good. Peter Obi, series of mistakes, missteps and errors, zero competence and capacity. National patriotism is at an all-time low. This administration has done absolutely nothing to foster unity, and this is it. Indeed, no one steals power and uses it for public good, regardless of how Nigerians are crying, regardless of how we have people out there in the streets that are living in poverty. This same administration spent over 500 million naira just within 7 days in the US for hotel and all of that, no minding what the people that you are leading are going through. Another person here also reacted and said, "The whole world already know that Peter Obi won the presidential election, not Tinubu." This person here also reacted and said, "Nigerians know the truth about this one. Whether we allow criminality to persist is another question entirely. One by one, the truth must come out. Since everyone knows, even before the election took place, that the APC members are just beginning to realize." Another person here also reacted and said, "The whole world knows that now, and that's it. The whole world knows that, and that's why the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, when they gave their judgment, many Nigerians and the world at large were disappointed because we were expecting that because of the evidence that were before them, that was so clear that indeed Peter Obi won the election, that they would do the right thing. Yet they didn't do the right thing. Nigerians and the whole world were in turn disappointed by their judgment." Another person here also reacted and said, "Truth will always be truth, even if everyone is wrong. Truth cannot be hidden, it will always stand." And this is it. This person here also reacted and said, "Even if you hold the 2023 general elections again today, Bola Tinubu knows he will lose. The man was never accepted. Right from the start of the campaigns, Bola knew he was not going to win the election in a free and fair contest, so he decided to go by all means. Available factual data, as aggregated from several independent sources, indicates that Obi got the majority votes while Atiku came second. Bola came a distant third in the number of votes scored. #Disqualify Tinubu now." And this is it. Another person here also reacted and said, "Any truthful Nigerian know that Peter Obi won. It's only fraudulent Nigerians that are joining certificate forger." This person here also reacted and said, "Peter Obi got the majority of the votes while Atiku came second. Truth is bitter, and that's why we are suffering today. INEC has sold the country like Judas sold Jesus Christ. The gospel truth, say the truth and it will set you free. I have big respect for Bömbshel. How many of our so-called big men will courageously say the truth? Posterity will be kind to Bömbshel. Tinubu is the same like Hope Uzodinma in Imo State, from 4th place to governor." Another person here also reacted and said, "Correct, Obi got the majority votes while Atiku came second. Bola came a distant third in the number of votes scored. You see that Atiku position was never changed. Rather, they have to change Obi for Tinubu. More reason you keep hearing Obi came a distant 3rd. This is the truth. Another person here also reacted and said, Tinubu the impostor, criminal drug baron, and a perennial certificate forger must go back to where he hails from. Why is Mr. Yakubu still INEC chairman? He is even planning another set of elections. Nigerians and we just sit and watch a handful just do us anyhow. When we will say enough is enough? When? And this is the enough is enough that Nigerians are now saying. Nigerians are now clamoring that the right thing be done, because we know the truth. We know that indeed Peter Obi won the election, and we know that indeed Tinubu forged his Chicago State University certificate. That's why Nigerians are not staying down. That's why Nigerians are insisting and calling on the Supreme Court to do the right thing in this case. This person here also reacted and said, well-meaning Nigerians must come out and protest until we save this country from these people. Until this happens, everyone will continue to complain about what type of country this is. Everybody knows that he lost the election, except some people who are living in denial and are scared of accepting the reality that Bat did not win the election. Thank God this one has spoken up, and this is it. Everyone in Nigeria and even the outside world knows the truth. They know who truly won the 2023 presidential election. Peter Obi united a whole demographic from every corner of the country. The proof is in the pudding. Count the votes, but they don't want Nigerians to be united. Our potential is purposely being suppressed, and this is it. We saw Peter Obi get support from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. From every part of Nigeria, he had supporters, people who genuinely loved him, and we were hoping for a better Nigeria. But our hope was actually crushed because INEC did not do the right thing. Another person here also reacted and said, at least one person among them couldn't sleep comfortably until he has told the truth. This person here also reacted and said, I am not surprised at Babachir Lawal's revelations at all. He definitely knows what he's talking about. This is the same man that submitted Tinubu's form to the INEC, so his words must be taken seriously by all and sundry. The world knows who won the 2023 presidential election. Time will tell. Another person here also said, Tinubu knew he lost the election. He's just a mandate stealer. This is what I wanted people to say since, but we have continued to stress and pretend as if we were not here during the elections. The press keeps on asking irrelevant questions and avoiding questions pertaining to what we have on ground. Obi won the election clearly. Another person here also reacted and said, now that we claim this man was paid to make this declaration, unfortunately, he knows more than them. It's just a matter of time. The truth will prevail, and this is it. It's an obvious truth. No matter how long, they can't hide it, cause Nigerians voted wisely for Peter Obi. The hoodlums grabbed, snatched, and run away with ballot boxes. Tinubu, the certificate forger, the drug lord, is not my president. Another person here also reacted and said, let the Supreme Court do the needful. If they want this country to still exist, let the constitution of this country be supreme beyond any individual. And this is it. Let the constitution of Nigeria be supreme beyond any individual. Let it not be that you are giving us the law based on technicalities. Ensure that you give Nigerians justice based on the law, based on the evidence before you. That's what we are calling out to the Supreme Court to do at this point in time. And all we can do at this point in time as well-meaning Nigerians is to hope that they do the right thing at the end of the day. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do also share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do also like this video, and please do also subscribe to our channel so you get notifications whenever we post new updates.